everyone, it is Financially Free Dee here, and we are back with another Navy Federal Credit Union video. This time we are talking about the coveted pledge loan, and we are going to talk about how you use the pledge loan as a technique or a strategy to get to the bag in 2023. So first things first, I want to say hello to everyone. What is a pledge loan? A pledge loan is money that is yours that you are essentially pledging or loaning yourself, right? So this is a manufactured loan. You can do this two different ways. You have the secured savings loan way, which means you take whatever money you have in your savings account. It can be $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever amount of money you would like, and you are going to lock it in that savings account as a loan to yourself. As you pay that loan off, it unsecures. So let's say you pay off $1,000, that is going to be released back to you. So it unsecures. And how this savings secured loan works is it earns dividends as the time goes on. So you're going to actually use a term anywhere up to 60 months would be your rate plus 2% APR, or 61 months to 180 months will be your certificate rate plus 3% APR, right? So you are going to actually earn dividends while you're loaning yourself the money. As you pay the money back, it's going to unsecure to you, okay? I hope that makes sense. I hope that you all understand the actual ideal behind that. What does it do for you? If you have bad credit or you are rebuilding your credit, it's going to put a credit line on your credit profile. It's going to report to all of the bureaus that you have a loan that is $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 backed by a bank, which is very important when building credit. You want bank-backed loans. You don't really want consumer loans. They are not the same. They're not created equal in the credit algorithm. So that is a great way to use a pledge loan. It also helps you to secure funding for higher amounts. So let's say you're a person who's only ever had a loan or a credit card for $1,000, $500, $2,000, but you have $10,000 sitting in a savings account. You now can do a pledge loan for $10,000 and automatically you have a loan that's reporting as $10,000 on your credit. What does that do for you? Once you want to go get another credit card or another loan, other banks are going to look at what's the highest amount you've ever received from a bank. So if they see that you had a $10,000 loan, they'll be willing to give you another $10,000 loan or $15,000 or $20,000. So that is a very great strategy if you want to get higher funding with another institution or even with the same institution. With Navy Federal, if you show that you pay off a pledge loan for $10,000 or $20,000, you may be able to get a personal loan for $50,000, and that is unsecured, meaning you do not have to put the money in it to receive it. So that is a great strategy to get higher limit loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. It's also an amazing way to increase your internal score with Navy Federal. If you want to get the coveted flagship rewards credit card, or if you want to get another loan with Navy Federal, if you have a pledge loan, it highly increases your chances of receiving it, because they're going to look at your internal score and say, hey, this person has had several products with me, so let me go ahead and loan this to them. Now, another version of the pledge loan is certificate secured pledge loan, which means you can borrow 100% of the money that you put in. So for those who are looking for strategies to go after $250,000 in funding or 100K in funding, you could essentially put $50,000 into certificate secured pledge loan, borrow all of that $50,000 back, and go do some other strategies to get another $50,000 or $100,000 from a different institution. I have personally done this. So this is a strategy to use to get the higher funding with the other institutions. Now, with certificate secured loan, it is up to 60 months term. So up to 5 years, you can have this certificate secured loan. Its APR is the certificate rate plus 2%. So whatever your certificate rate is plus 2%. Also, do not earn dividends on this type of loan because it unsecures automatically. So unlike the savings version of the loan, you're not getting paid any dividends. However, you do get to receive 100% of your money back right away. Now, the loan cannot exceed the certificate balance, and the loan term must be equal to or less than the certificate term, okay? So you cannot have the loan for 5 years and only have the certificate for 3 years. It doesn't work like that, all right? Now, what you can do is you can do this type of loan as a 7-year loan or a 5-year loan, and you're going to call Navy Federal and you're going to put $30K, $20K, $50K into the account and tell them that you want to make a pledge loan from this money. Then they're going to freeze that money and make it a credit trade line or a credit line. That's what they're going to do. They're going to freeze the money for a period of time, make it a trade line or a credit line. Then you're going to either receive it back 100% or you're going to pay it back, over time and receive that money as it unsecures. Now, the strategy to use to actually make your credit score go up and make your funding go higher is as soon as the loan unsecures, you're gonna pay back 80 to 90% of the loan. So if you receive the certificate version of it, and once you receive your money back, you're gonna take that same money and pay back 80 to 90% of it. Why would you do that? Because you have a 7-year loan or a 5-year loan that's gonna show on your credit report as 80 to 90% paid off. Guess what that's gonna do? That's gonna shoot your credit score through the roof. And not only is it gonna do that, it's gonna show other institutions, other lenders, that you are responsible with paying your bills. So you're gonna pay it off 80 to 90%, and then you're gonna pay the absolute minimum for the remaining amount of time. Okay? Very important. This is the strategy to use. This is what you do in order to make your credit score shoot through the roof. Or if you're a person looking for high funding, $50,000, $100,000, you need to do this because you need to have a loan that is showing high amount so you can get another institution or lender to lend to you at the same amount. It's called credit mirroring. Again, it is called credit mirroring. I have a credit card or a loan that's $25,000, so I go over to this other institution and they are gonna give me $25,000. I have a loan or a line of credit for $100,000 over here, so I'm gonna go to this other institution and get $100,000 over there. That is a great way, a great strategy to use to get high limit funding, okay? So, thank you for watching. Thank you all for every single supporting comment that I received down below. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your views. Thank you for sharing. Please plug the $500,000 with Navy Federal Credit Union video. Share it to everyone that you know. Thank you guys. Stay tuned. We got a lot in store for you in 2023. We're going to be making some changes, improving, and getting you all exactly what you need to become financially free in 2023. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.